This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And we're else feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cerusio.
And I'm your host, who wonders how Harrison Ford is going to exit on another franchise, Davis Bates.
This episode, we're going to talk about the Indiana Jones 5 trailer review. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Indiana Jones trailer.
Yeah.
Fifth movie.
Yes. The
I
dial
didn't even
of...
know there was four.
You know there was a fourth movie?
Yeah, it wasn't the fourth one with Shia LaBeouf.
Crystal Skull, yeah.
Yeah, that one sucked.
I thought it was all right.
That was bad. Remember the end when she's
right.
like, too much knowledge, and there's like
Oh, yeah. No,
aliens and
I don't
people.
disagree. I liked the movie up until they had the fucking flying saucer in it. That was dumb.
It was a bad movie.
I'm going to call it a bad movie.
It was a bad movie.
I'm not going to call it a bad
If you listen to this
movie.
podcast for a while, you know Davis likes bad movies. So.
We've talked about a lot of bad movies out there. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a good movie, but it was like a 5 range, you know?
Okay, 5. All right.
Crystal Skull was a 5.
Or 5. I give it a 4.2, but okay, close.
Petty bitch.
But Indiana Jones 5
Yes.
trailer came out, which the movie that no one asked for.
No. No.
Yeah, this
It's,
trailer looks like, if I could use a word to describe it, forgettable.
Yeah. They just gotta give it up. Like we just talked like whatever.
You probably love Indiana Jones.
I do love Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And low-key, when they were playing the original theme in there, it was gonna be like, oh, it's pretty good, but don't get sucked into that because that's just nostalgia. I do love Indiana Jones. I grew up on it. It was Indiana Jones and Star Wars. That is like the two things I grew up
Was that
on.
in order, or was that in like...
No, Star Wars was
Yeah, I
first.
was like,
Star Wars got me into everything.
Yeah.
But then my parents loved Indiana Jones, and they like fed that to me constantly. I used to be terrified of the Kali Ma scene in the second one, and I used to hate I actually kind of the second movie. I don't even know why I watched it. I hated the main actress in it, and I hated the Kali Ma scene. I hated all the dirty kids. It was so gross. I didn't even like Short Round that much.
People say that's like the best one.
I know. Anyways, so they dropped the dragon, and they're making another one with the ever-aging Harrison Ford, who cannot do those stunts anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is looking pretty old in this new trailer. Like, that's not like an offense against him. Like,
He's old.
he's old.
Like,
He's old. He's acting like a maniac still. Like he finished.
How old is he?
He's gonna be in the Marvel movies, I think.
Who is he gonna be in the Marvel?
I have no idea. They're discussing his role, I think.
Oh yeah, because
that's a big rumor right
so
now.
Good.
I know they're killing it right now. This is definitely the time to enter the Marvel phases. No, so he's thinking about doing that.
He's 80.
He's 80. He crashed a plane a couple years ago.
80.
The man's living life. I'll give him that. That's very credit. He's one of the greatest actors ever. He's doing a great job. But
That's extreme. But
really, you don't think he's one of the greatest actors ever?
I wouldn't even put him in the top 5. Maybe even top 10.
I'll probably put him in the top 10.
Maybe.
He's one of the most iconic American actors. Of all
Iconic
time.
is different than greatest.
Okay.
Daniel Day-Lewis is the greatest actor of all time. Factual. I don't even think it's arguable actually at this point.
Okay.
He has 3 Academy Awards.
Oh, because you respect the Academy so much.
Dude, Daniel Day-Lewis. Do you know who Daniel Day-Lewis?
I'm not disagreeing with this. I'm just
Do you
pointing out
know
that
who he
you
is?
were the person who put
No.
me on the I hate the
I did
Academy
hate the
sort of
Academy
thing.
Awards, but do you know who he is?
Yeah.
What was he in?
Know his name. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
sure I
okay.
know his movies.
First of all, Gangs of New York, The Butcher, amazing.
Oh, he's that guy?
There Will Be Blood, amazing. He's in My Left Foot, amazing. Phantom Thread, not a good movie, great actor in it.
He's the villain in Gangs of New York?
Yeah, so good, right? Great villain.
Great villain, yeah, yes. I don't know if I want to make him the best actor of all time.
Yeah, but if you're gonna base it off of one role,
I'm just saying, I don't. Nah.
you don't know who.
Oh
he
my
is.
fucking god! Open your phone up. Show me his other movies. Show me the titles of his other movies.
Oh my god.
And like by titles, I mean like the posters. 'Cause that's how I'm a visual learner.
The posters.
I'm a visual learner. Yeah.
He was Abraham Lincoln, which not a great movie. Killed it in the movie though.
That's the one where he went like hardcore.
Yeah, he's a method actor.
Ugh.
Movie posters, I guess.
Just look up his movies and just show me the images of the movies.
He was in The Last Mohicans.
I've never seen The Last Weekends. I need to.
Well, there's Lincoln.
Yeah, I've seen Lincoln. That was
Last
pretty
Mohicans.
good. Okay.
The Age of Innocence, which I've never seen. The Boxer, so good in that too. So good in that
I've
too.
seen that. Keep going.
There Will Be Blood, which
I do need to see that. I do need
So
to see that.
good.
That's fair. I
one of
have
the best
heard
movies
that.
ever. 9, not a good movie. Not a good movie. Not a
Okay,
good movie.
don't
It's a
know
musical.
either.
The Ballad of Jack and Rose. I have no idea what that is. Never heard of that in my entire life.
Yeah, greatest actor of all
Gangs,
time. We haven't heard of half his movies, but okay, it's fine.
We're talking about acting chops. We're not talking about like he's a great actor.
Okay.
Okay.
You're saying he's the greatest actor of all time.
You not knowing who he is and not thinking he's that great of an actor is
saying,
discrediting you at this moment. Anybody else is listening.
I'm just saying, if he was that great of an actor, I know who he was.
You should know who he is.
I know. No. I should. Not that I should know who he is. I would know who he is.
It's
not my job to read up on what you think is the greatest actor of all time.
If you're like, oh, I should
just know all that.
And if you're like, oh, I have an opinion on movies, I like movies, and you don't know who Daniel Day-Lewis is, that's like being like, oh, I like the NBA, but I don't know who LeBron James is.
I don't think that's the same thing.
It is the same.
No, it's not, because I consume a lot of movies.
Yeah,
I don't watch any of the NBA at all.
I know. But the fact that you don't know Daniel Day-Lewis.
But I watch a lot of movies.
Yes.
So it's your comparison is that no, you think I should.
No, I'm saying
your stance is you think I should.
Let's just Google.
We're going to the internet on this one.
Greatest actors of all time.
Oh boy, yes, I'm sure you're gonna get the greatest of support here.
I probably will.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a discredit to you.
Oh, Marlon Brando, I guess. Sean Penn, I don't know about that. That wasn't greatest. Leonardo DiCaprio, up there too.
I'll give him that one. Yeah. I know about DiCaprio.
You should. First of all, it's not my fault you haven't seen There Will Be Blood.
I'm just saying you're saying I'm ignorant of all this, but even the greatest actor of all time should make even the most ignorant of fans know who they are.
Let's see. Clint Eastwood, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. He's good.
Marlon Brando. People always say Marlon Brando, but I don't know if I agree with that. Once again, I have to see The Godfathers. I've never seen them, so I can't even argue on that.
I've seen pieces. I think I saw the first one.
Okay, these lists are terrible. They're all like people. They're like Gene Gabin.
Who the fuck is that?
So side note. List terrible. Anyway, you should know Daniel Day-Lewis. But side note on this, I've had this argument before with people where they're like, I'm like, oh, Daniel Day-Lewis is the greatest actor, or like Leonardo DiCaprio is the greatest actor, Tom Hanks, whatever. They're like, you're discrediting all these old actors from like the black and white films. I'm like, yeah, because they sucked.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. They weren't good. Like,
stop romanticizing a different, a terrible, that's what movies were just starting. Like, they were doing their best, and I'm sure they were the best at the time. But for the love of God, guys, movies are so much better now.
So much better.
This is not this crap anymore. I still like Psycho, but I've seen a zillion better horror movies at this point.
Exactly.
Exactly. Stop this. Stop it. Stop saying, oh, the old stuff's better. Stop doing that.
Yeah. They're always like, well, the black and white. And I'm like, there's no music.
No. There's no sound. It's all, sometimes, it's terrible.
Regardless, speaking of old things.
Okay.
Before we get into the full breakdown of the trailer, I will say this as a caveat. I really never cared about Indiana Jones. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to rewatch them.
Blasphemy!
I never cared.
Are you shitting me?
I don't know.
Disney has a whole fucking attraction about it.
I don't know. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe I was just like, this guy's got a hat.
That's so weird.
It is weird.
That's so weird for you because
it is weird.
Indiana Jones is one of the menaced men of all time. You think you'd view, especially be into all that shit.
I know, you think.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's why I think I need to rewatch them.
You definitely do. Yeah.
I never cared for it as a kid. I was just like, whatever. This guy has a whip. Cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
You need to rewatch them. You need to rewatch them. They're awesome. They're so good.
But this movie
still hold up.
Looks utterly useless. It looks like so much is happening, but nothing is happening.
Exactly. Yes. It's the classic thing that we're falling into right now of let's just keep remaking the old stuff and think it's better. And it's once again, back to the original point that started us on our tangent, is that Harrison Ford's getting old. And yes, he's an iconic, great actor and all this stuff, but he's not Indiana Jones anymore.
No.
He's maybe, I think quick note, side note, I think what they were trying to do with Indiana Jones 4 and the
Shia LaBeouf's
they're trying to have him take the reins or carry the torch, and then Indiana Jones would be in it here and there. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Shia LaBeouf's a freaking maniac, so they're not doing that.
He's insane.
And I don't think the movie did as hot as they wanted to, so they're not doing that. But they're doing number 5 now, and it looks like they're also introducing another possible successor, his goddaughter.
Yeah, I know.
That was what a random ridiculous thing to add in. They're just trying to add someone young in, and if you're gonna do Indiana Jones, just do Indiana Jones. But they're not. They're not. They're gonna make it. I think they're gonna wokeify it like crazy.
Oh, of course.
That's like their MO of these days.
Because Strange Worlds or whatever that movie was, did
that
so good.
That did a great. Yeah.
No one saw it.
So they're gonna do that to begin with, and I think they're gonna make it corny, like super corny.
Oh yeah, they will.
Like Indiana Jones, like all right, yes, it has corny old jokes and all that stuff, but like it never was. It was so much more. It was action packed. It was like ready to go. And this is just gonna be like nowadays action packed, where half of it's CGI and doing all this dumb shit and like a
lot of CGI.
A lot of CGI. Well, they're re-CGIing Harrison Ford in the past.
Yeah,
like there's like, oh no, don't do that. No one liked that.
I feel like it's just like I watched a trailer and I was like sitting there and I was like, this looks so much like so much stuff is happening.
Yes.
But nothing is happening.
Yes.
And it's like I don't like they did it like you were pointing out with the song. They did it in like the way they started out. They're like, ooh, see guys, nostalgia. He's coming back.
Yeah.
But like they have to realize like no one cares.
Not at all.
Like literally no. When you bring back Star Wars.
That was a big thing, yeah.
You're bringing back Star Wars.
Yes.
You're not like, if they were like, here comes a Luke Skywalker movie, you'd be like, and Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker, you'd be like, I don't need this. I don't need this.
That's not what I need. Yeah.
And so like bringing back Indiana Jones, it's like Indiana Jones is a character.
Yes.
It's hard to bring back a character instead of a like, if they brought back like Indiana Jones, what's a good term for like future generations? Not Barto, next generation. You know,
Indiana Jones, next generation. They'll have baby whips.
That might be better if they like that Indiana Jones is like his like not goddaughter. First off, come on.
Yeah, like at least get I know.
It's gotta be a guy.
It's Indiana Jones, man. Like it's the dude. It's him. It's his character, and he's a guy, and he's just been always this macho, cool, genius guy who's also chivalrous here and there. So it's like you can't gender swap this. I'm sorry. It'll be Ghostbusters if you do the female Ghostbusters, not the newest one, which I heard was actually okay. So
yeah, I heard that was good.
I went with Paul Rudd.
I watched it on the flight when we went to Seattle, and he said it was actually really good.
I want to see it. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That was a nostalgia thing. I was like, ooh, this actually looks like it has content and it has the original song. Let's go.
That's what they did is they took like the concept, like the entire thing, and just moved it into the future.
Yes.
Instead of being like, let's just bring back they did bring back the older guys.
Yes.
But they came in at the end like little. That's the thing is you have Harrison Ford as a little bit of flair.
Yeah, he has a pop up.
He's not the main actor.
What happened to that? Like just like the wink hint hint cameos that used to come in the past, as opposed to like now it's like this is the side sage character that has to die to pass you the torch.
I feel like
why do the characters have to
die?
die?
Wouldn't have done it unless he was like the main character.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just curious to know how he's going to kill himself off because he's got to be done at this point.
Now, question. Do you think Indiana Jones, out of all the badasses, like, I don't know what the Mission Impossible guy's name is. Mission Impossible guy.
It's oh my god.
Oh my god, I should totally know this.
It's Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt.
Okay, Ethan Hunt. I was going to say Ethan Hawke's an actor.
No, Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hunt, John Wick, Jason Bourne, James Bond. Do you think Indiana Jones could beat up any of those guys? No,
definitely not. That's not those kind of movies.
No, I know. What I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. No. He's not.
He's an archaeologist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, archaeologist. Yeah.
Okay.
It belongs in a museum.
So.
No, yeah. So it's gonna be. Yes, no, he cannot beat up any of those guys. But he is his own. Once again, he's his own archetype character. He's Indiana Jones, the adventurer. He's not a spy fighter guy.
Drake.
Yeah, he's a Nathan Drake. That's actually a really good way to put it. Yeah, he's a Nathan Drake with a whip.
Can beat up a lot of people.
Yeah. No, he could not. He could not.
We never saw.
Oh no. I'll watch it at some point, but it just looks so bad.
Yeah.
And also like they're making this movie so goofy too. I know. Just like that last scene, that scene at the end where he's like gets his whip out. It looks like a senile old man is throwing his whip around, and they just like shoot guns at where he was.
I know. Yeah.
That was so stupid. I know. That was the dumbest thing.
Ducking is if you duck, you won't get shot.
You can avoid all bullets because they can't just readjust.
Yeah.
It was
when there's like 20 guns.
Stupid. It's so stupid. I think it's just going to be a shit show. And what's it called? The Dial of Destiny or something like that? Dial of Fate?
I don't know.
This is I don't know why we're doing alliteration so much now, but with these movies, but Dial of Destiny.
It looks like a movie we will never see.
Yeah, I'll probably see it. I'll probably see it. If my family wants to go, I'll see it in theaters, but because we're big Indiana Jones people, but I have such little faith for this movie right now.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.